Oh, what's up, what's up, what's up? It's your man, Sports Nut, a.k.a. Akintunde, a.k.a. the Negro Whisperer. Back, we here on this new channel. Make sure you hit the like button. I was stingy on the likes on the other channel. Hit the like button. So we can, get the same amount of likes as, the liberals and the Democrats, the black liberals and the black Democrats get. So I saw this on my timeline, my YouTube timeline, I guess. This is Thought Crimes. They said they're gonna have a show talking about black women aren't into nerds until they become rich and famous. They're gonna be talking about that. And shout out to my boy Cody. He passed away a couple months ago. I just found out about it yesterday. Good brother. I may have to do a video on him. Good brother. Good brother. Very trustworthy brother. So yeah, black women and their obsession with thugs over nerds. A lot of this I'm gonna tell you what they ain't gonna tell you, what other people not gonna tell you. A lot of this got to do with the fact that, these democratic policies set the template. They set the template for this. When you have single mother homes, welfare state, fathers in the home, you'll have lower IQs, lower grades, lower opportunities to get jobs, just more crime, high propensity to commit criminal activity, get involved. You'll have gangs roaming the streets because you don't have, strong men in the community, so the gangs are going to easily take over. I mean, just they're dealing with it's a bunch of reckless, wild teenage boys against a bunch of women who love them because they their sons. So you have these democratic policies that set the template to where, a thug is going to be the most desired guy because these women living in war zones. These women, they've never been around real men, so they don't have any appreciation for what a real man is. A real man, when they see a real man, they detest it, they despise it. Because it's something, that authority a real man gives you is accountable, calls for accountability, responsibility, and things like that. And if you've never been asked to be accountable or responsible for anything, and somebody comes along and that's distasteful, it's off-putting. It's only natural. A real man comes around and shit. You ain't never been around a real man. And he like, why you doing this? You need to start doing this. You should do this. This is the way you do it. Let me show you. Nigga, you think you better than us? So it's like, those democratic policies set the template for the thug to have, the top be basically what they're saying is that the thug is the top guy. He's the it guy in the black community, which is true. Now, and then you see a guy like Donald Glover or nerds like that, guys who, have their shit together and most likely going to end up achieving more than the thug would. And that's why I intentionally put this picture, because when I was looking for pictures of thugs, there was a whole bunch of pictures of these buff guys, handsome guys, broad shoulders, pecs, all over the place, and it kind of falsifies the image that these women are choosing, like these alpha, super, masculine guys. Man, these women are having babies with skinny dudes, big, long, funny-looking faces, ugly as hell, mouth wide open, crust in their eyes, pot belly, stress mark having, that whole, oh yeah, she's with the thug because he's buff and he went to jail and he worked out. Man, he's good having babies with dudes look like they could Dudes look like the goddamn Fat Albert and shit. Look like the cats from Fat Albert, man. They want to present it like, oh well, of course. I mean, he's more buff and handsome, and he's strong, and these dudes weak beta males. These dudes, these thug niggas, they be having babies with, and they be having 50, 11 babies with, be beta, be whooping their ass. Soon as something go wrong, he whooping her ass, beating the shit out of her, laughing about it. Ain't providing. Nigga got more like my man Timo, not Timo, Cujo from Goody Mob, got more stress marks than these hoes hollering he got rank. Yeah, I don't know about that. Got more stress marks than these hoes hollering he got rank. See, Sega ain't in this new world order. Them experimenting in Atlanta, Georgia, United Nations overseas, train assassins, do search and seize, not knocking or asking. But yeah, man, this whole image that like they try to put out here like the thug is something, but he got money. These niggas ain't got no fucking money either. So I want to dispel those two myths off the break. That the thug nigga is somehow some buffed, like more than likely, or is like, you know, the trope of the big buffed, muscular, handsome, well put together street dude. Man, she having a baby. Look at Black China with the dude she with, the little YBM Namir, and look at Amber Rose with 21 Savage. You know. And then, you know, this whole, of course she's choosing the thug. He's buff and he's strong and he's muscular and he's got a ton of money. Man, they fucking with these little random ass hood dudes you be seeing on the bus. Same little hood dudes you see when you go to work in the morning and you come home at 5 o'clock and he's still sitting in the same place, holding up a lamppost. Hey, that's who she got 50, 11 babies by. So let's just cut the bullshit of like this big, strong, buff motherfucker with a bankroll and shit. These the niggas in front of the store. Anytime you in front of a liquor store or in front of a store in the hood, I want y'all to do this. Ask the nigga who asking you for change. Be like, man, you got kids? Because you don't have to, like, I don't want you to get beat up or nothing. So just be like, he asked you for change. Be like, yeah, start reaching in your pocket. Be like, man, you got kids? Yeah, man. I got 7 kids, man. Some skinny, malnutrition looking, bug-eyed, big-nosed motherfucker gonna be talking about he got 7 kids. How many baby mothers you got, man? Man, I got 7 baby mothers, man. So let's cut the bullshit, like, and this for the nerds. Just wonder, you know, because what they gonna try to tell you is that, oh, well, he got money. Them niggas ain't got no fucking money. The niggas who got money is the niggas who got money. Just because you a street dude or a loser don't mean you got no fucking money. Just because you a drug dealer don't mean you got no fucking money. Freakonomics did a good thing on that shit. On the drug deal. Nigga, you don't make no whole fucking bunch of money. Niggas be on the block all day. Come home with like $100 in their pocket. Nigga, you just did a 15-hour shift for $100. Just so you buy some tennis shoes and shit. That money you flashing, that's your re-up, nigga. That's how we used to get the broads. You go in the, you know, you go in the store, you know what I'm saying? You pull out your whole re-up and shit. All your re-up money and shit. So the broad think you got some money. Buy your shoes, peel off a couple hundred, buy you some tennis shoes. Nigga, that's the re-up. That shit going back in that's going in for more product, man. That's why these niggas don't be having no fucking money like that. And they don't all be buff, super strong like Tank and shit. Or looking like 50 Cent and no shit like that. That's rare. The ones who look like the ones that's buff is the ones that's buff. And the ones who got money is the ones who got money. Okay? There ain't no fucking giving. But yeah, so now you're gonna have the guy who's the nerd who have issues with this because he comes from the same community, and for whatever reason, even if he got a single mother, he might be like Ben Carson's single black mother who stressed education and wouldn't let him join the game. Some of these black mothers don't let their kids join the game. There's a lot of black mothers that will not let their kids get involved with that shit. They ain't having that shit. You getting involved in other activities, sports, you know, extracurricular, whatever you involved in. If you like to draw, you going to the fucking drawing class every weekend after school. Your ass and nah, you ain't staying outside. Ain't no way you 10 o'clock and you don't know where your kid at. Like most of these, it's a lot of black mothers that ain't. Man, they ain't going for that shit. That's how I'm telling you. You can tell I know what I'm talking about because they gonna try to make it seem like all black mothers is just shitty. Man, there's a lot of these black mothers ain't going for that shit. They ain't not having that shit. You ain't bringing that bullshit up in her house. You ain't bringing them drugs up in her house. Bringing that shit up in her house. You ain't fucking doing all that crazy shit. Having niggas come shooting up her house. She ain't going for that shit. But so yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. It goes both ways, man. It goes both ways. It goes both ways. You have parents who are shitty, and you have parents who are good. So some of these kids that are good gonna have, you know, they may have good parents, or they may just have a coach in their life that or other figure, or they just might be driven against all odds type shit. But for whatever reason, they do well and they achieve a lot, and they don't get involved with all the riffraff in the neighborhood, and they're overlooked by the girls. Okay, that's true, and I've explained to you that why that is. But now he's grown up. Okay, the nerd's grown up. And the only kind of attention he got when he went to college, the girls were telling him he was cute and shit. That nigga never heard he was cute. He always heard he was a cornball, a lame, weirdo. Because he ain't had the Jordans and shit. Because another thing, black girls, 90% of the black girls in the hood are with who they with based on his outfit or his tennis shoes. Or what block he from. What set he claimed. One of those three things. Where he from, if he from a neighborhood that's official, if he got a nice outfit on or he got some nice tennis shoes on. Period. It ain't that deep. So this nerd dude, he never been into all of that. So he never got the accolades and shit like that. So you know, he never been in those positions to where he could, you know, be a Mac because he don't have experience with girls like that. Whereas the thug nigga got tons of experience with girls because he's been pursued by women all of his life. And he's been, you know, so he's been successful with women all his life. So he has a ton of experience. So he's more confident. Confidence, it breeds that. So when this quote unquote nerd, black nerd goes to school, college and shit, and he meets and the white girls is telling him, oh, you're cute, because the white girls just want something black. This is one thing about it. Just like I said, black girls want something with you know, some tennis shoes or a nice outfit, or come from a ruthless block that's known for, you know, getting busy with the murder and the drug selling or whatever. A white girl, she just want a black anything. You gotta understand, some of my friends, I have a lot of African friends, right? And I'm not trying to be racist or anything, but these dudes butt ugly, man. I mean, like, these some of the ugliest individuals you ever want to meet. Big head, drawn faces, just not, like, you, like, we be joning on, like, I say this to their face, like, damn, nigga, you ugly as shit. Married to a white girl. With making 6 figures. Married to a white girl making 6 figures. Badass white girl, come from a good family. Got six, if they single, got 6 or 7 of them they juggling, fighting over. They just want something black. A white girl don't really look at it like whether you a thug or you a hoodlum, or she just wants something black. Whereas the black girl want the it guy in the black community who's the thug. So when you a Donald Glover type and you can get around some white girls and you get treated like Tronquavius or Man is in the hood, but like you're the it guy, it's addictive. So then you have issues with black women because black women have rejected you. So you have issues with black women. You have 0 issues with white women. Like 0. Now, I don't think sisters understand that, like, how easy it is to bag a white chick. The only brothers that can't bag white chicks is the ones that don't try, or the ones that think or nervous, or what I say to a white girl type shit, or like, damn, like what you want to say to a white. If you walk up to a white girl, I'm gonna tell you like this: any of you brothers, if you walk up to a white girl, you gonna get her. You gonna have 10 times better chance of getting her if she's single. Of course, when she married, of course, if she married, you know, you might not get her. But look, you are 10 times as much success. White girls are just nicer. They're not they're like when they even if a white girl puts you down, even if a white girl doesn't really like you, she's not gonna say it in a way that's gonna destroy your confidence. Like a black girl will try to like scar you for life or leave you, you know, mentally traumatized when she doesn't want you. And a lot of that comes from the way the homies is in the hood, because they rude and disrespectful. So she puts on this rude and disrespectful veneer too. So it's not just that the sister's a bad person. She come from a place where a dude will throw something at her if a dude say hey from across the street and she don't turn around, the dude will throw something at her. Or a nigga come up and talk all kind of reckless shit to her, disrespectful. And then a nigga might approach her like trying to get her number, and you might go into the store, see him approach her to get the number. You come out, they fighting. This nigga fighting with her and shit, and he just met her. So she dealing with like the it guy in her community, which is the thug, who's a very, you know, irrational, you know, emotional person. So she gonna have a thick veneer. And she gonna have that destructive where she lets you down, she's trying to let you know that you are a worthless piece of shit. Whereas a white girl, she doesn't have that. The it guy in her community is not that. So when she lets you down, it's, well, you know, you're a really nice guy. I don't know. She almost feel like, you know, she feel horrible about it and shit. You know? You might get her just because she feels so bad she don't let you down. So yeah, you got the nerd dude who got issues with the black woman because from being, you know, second-class citizen all his life, has 0 issues with white girls because it's just easy because he a black dude. Because she not looking for a thug dude, she's looking for a black dude. And there you have it. I mean, I can't really say it no more plainer than that. I know I took a roundabout way to it and shit, but there go your homework if you're a black dude listening to this. Holler at a white girl if she not married. And I'm not talking about no raggedy ass, frizzy hair, wigger bitch. I'm talking about a fucking real, regular white girl. Just proud to be white. One of them, it's okay to be white girls. And watch how that interaction go. Be smooth. You won't, even whether you get her or not, you gonna walk away happy. So get in the comment section. Peace.